What is going on, guys and girls? My name is Rangilf, and today we've got for you a Russian squad builder. It's also Halloween, so happy Halloween to everybody who's actually celebrating it. If not, then you're just a boring old git, aren't you? I'm only joking. As you can see, we've got a new overlay at the bottom of the screen. We've got the player cost and the team cost, and in goal we have got Akinfeev. And I have to say, he was one of the most frustrating goalkeepers I've used so far. He's really highly rated, but for some reason he just does not feel that well. He feels like, I don't know, like a fucking 70 rated goalkeeper for me. He was so bad. I think it may be down to the fact that he's only like 6'1". I say only as if that's not tall, but for a goalkeeper that's not very tall. He couldn't come out for corners, he couldn't collect anything. He let in some easy shots, and I was just getting very frustrated with him. With that being said though, this defence isn't actually too bad. You got the first guy there. I did like him, but I preferred this second guy called Berezutsky. I believe he is actually a twin. I swear there's another player with the exact same name who looks exactly the same as him. I know for a fact he's got a twin, and I think he's a right back or a left back. But don't let the pace put you off. He's not actually that slow, to be honest with you, and he's really strong. He's got great tackle on him, and he's actually really good in the air as well, so I really enjoyed him. We've got Anyukov right back. I used him last year. He's got high work rates, and that sometimes puts me off when I'm using a left back or a right back, but with Anyukov it wasn't too much of a problem. He was pretty good defensively, and he was pretty good going forward, to be honest with you. He supported the right midfielder, although the right midfielder did not need much support at all. We're going to talk about him in a moment though. We've got the inform Kombarov at left back, and he was definitely worth the 11k I paid for him. He was always in the right place at the right time, to be honest with you. He was probably one of the, one of my favourite defenders in the team. Like I said, he's the only inform, and his 11k, so that's discard price for an inform left back, and I actually think he's probably one of the better left backs I've used on the game. We've got to go for this guy now in centre mid. It's Denisov, and the two centre mids I've got work in absolute harmony together. We've got the more defensive one, which is Denisov, and then we've got the other guy, which I'm going to talk about in a moment. But to be fair, Denisov has got a pretty decent shot on him as well. Denisov, yeah, solid centre mid for me. And he works perfectly with this guy. We've got Shirokov, his Russian teammate, and as you can see, we've got one goal with him, and he's got high attacking medium work rates. The other centre mid has got high defensive medium attacking, so I think they're perfect together. They could work perfect in perfect in a 4-1-2-1-2, but I decided to go for the 4-4-2 just to see how they were together as centre mids, and I really did enjoy using them. They're a perfect partnership. This team has also got another perfect partnership up front. I'm going to talk about that in a moment. But on right mid, we've got this guy. I'm not going to try and pronounce his name, but he is just lightning pace. He's got skill moves as well. We got 3 assists with him, all from absolutely beautiful crosses. He just leaves the defenders for dead. He's got brilliant feet as well. I mean, he's really good with skill moves. Sometimes I've used a couple of players where when you do the skill moves and you take that extra touch, and for some reason they knock the ball absolutely miles. With him, it seems to just stick towards his feet, like he doesn't lose the ball. And the positive thing is, if he does lose the ball, he's got the pace to catch up and get it. This guy, however, on the other side, Arshavin, he's not as quick, but the ball is like glued to his feet. I swear, he's just so good at dribbling. He's got low work rates, which I thought was a little bit strange. I mean, when he played for Arsenal, I didn't think that he was that lazy, to be honest with you, but it wasn't a problem. He was always, bombing onto the pitch, which that's why I was so shocked when I saw those low work rates. For me, it wasn't a problem. We're going to go for the strikers now, and we've got Kerzhakov. He is fantastic. Both these strikers are probably two of my favourite at the minute. It's an absolutely beautiful partnership up top between him and the other guy. I mean, they're really good at passing the ball between each other. They're both really good in the air. Kerzhakov has got an absolute rocket of a shot on him as well, as the other guy has as well, and we're going to move on to him. And now, they both cost 350 coins as well, by the way. That's an absolute bargain. The other guy, of course, is Kokorin. Some of you may have already guessed that, because he's probably one of the most overpowered and underrated strikers on the game so far. As I said, guys, it's just a perfect partnership. If I was going to suggest you to change anything about this team, it would probably be the defence. Keep the midfield how it is. Just change the defence for some Russian league players like Borchetti and I was going to say Bruno Alves, but he's not on it anymore. There's probably another guy that replaces him. I think his name is Neto, a Portuguese centre-back. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it here. This squad has been fantastic for me, bar a couple of defenders. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 because I love the centre mids and I absolutely love the strikers. If you have enjoyed this video, guys, I'd like to hit 100 likes as soon as possible. And, yeah, subscribe if you haven't.
She never waits in line at the club, cause she always gets the jump. Instead of having a soul, she relies on the soul inside of her palms. Party all night, fall asleep at breakfast, wasted just to wake up, way past lunch. I hate what she does, but I love how she does it. Keep her around like a bad piece of luggage. When I say bad piece of luggage, I mean pretty piece of luggage, but it's only pretty till you gotta lug it. High with the wrong girl at the right time. I'm just gonna let She's